Funny way of showing it.
It is 25 past.
Oh, it's all right. They'll clock in for us if I'm a few minutes over the odds.
Not with Baldwin breathing down an extra one.
Baldwin?
Yeah, he's just gone in, hasn't he?
Well, what's he doing there at this time of day?
Well, you know what they say about the early bird.
Yeah, well, he's not having this kiddie for breakfast. Right, I'll see you at dinner, kid. I take it we'll be here for dinner?
Yeah.
Right, and I suppose I can say the same for you?
Where else would I go?
Well, you could try the job centre.
I could.
Yeah, see you.
Ta-ra. You weren't going to say anything by any chance, were you?
Like what?
Like leave and marry and I'll do them.
No.
Honestly, it beats me what you find to do with yourself all day. It does, honestly.
You heard what the lady said. I could think about going down the job centre.
You're going to the job centre?
I could think about it.
Got me wig on crooked, have I, Hilda?
No, I was just thinking.
Oh, you're wasting your time, Chuck. You don't get paid for that.
Haven't you ever wondered where you might have been if it hadn't been for the finger of fate?
Finger of fate?
Yeah, you know, that thing what points at us and says who's going to be born with a silver spoon in the gob.
And who's going to be duck eggs?
Yeah. I mean, there's Dr. and Mrs. Lowther living at Goldenhurst. Big posh house, big posh car, wanting for nought. And there's the likes of us, doomed to skivvy for the rest of us lives. Just think, another half turn on that wheel of fortune and we might have been royalty.
I don't think so, Chuck. I can't quite see the Royal Highness's study here come 10:30 bowling. Come on, let's be having your last orders. Have you no homes to go to?
Feeling tired, Mrs. Ogden?
Oh, well, I was only having 5 minutes, Mrs. Walker. I've been working my fingers to the bone since I come in.
Well, isn't that what I pay you for?
Well, why are you picking on me? I mean, she's not working up much of a sweat neither, is she?
Finger of fate, Hilda.
I take it there's no sign of Fred yet?
No, Mrs. Walker.
Well, when I do see him, I have something to say to him, waking me up at that unearthly hour.
What time did he get in, then?
3:30, and he made a racket fit to waken the dead. As soon as he shows his face, I want to see him straight away.
Oh, you'll be able to tell him yourself, then, Mrs. Walker.
Ah, you have decided to grace us with your presence.
Oh, sorry, Mrs. Walker. I must have slept in.
3:30, eh? Life of the old dog yet, then?
Oh, less of the old dog, will you?
I thought, Fred, that you were merely running your lady friend home to Warrington.
Well, I was. Well, I did.
And the rest, eh, Fred? By X, you must be somewhat more in the magnificent. You've got eyes like 2 poached eggs.
Please, Bet, spare us the sordid details. Now, when you do get back to the land of the living, I would like a word with you, so perhaps you will come through.
Right, Mrs. Walker.
Do you know, I've got to hand it to you, Fred. You've not known her 5 minutes. Still, she's not seen you in daylight yet, has she?
Well, some of us have it and some of us don't, you know. I just wish you'd keep your lip buttoned in front of Mrs. Walker, Lynch, that's all.
You what? I would have thought you'd have wanted to shout it from the rooftops. Second date and you've cracked it. It's no mean feat, isn't that, Fred? Not at your age. Oh, the answer to a maiden's prayer.
Who, me?
North at sea.
I should have known they all say that. You better drink it while you've got 5 minutes.
Thanks. You were saying?
It's all right, I'll serve this lady.
No, you're all right. It's a bit hot for me anyway.
Oh, right. Well, I'll be through the back if you want me.
OK. Breakfast tally's finished, you know.
Yes, but the VAT returns aren't, are they?
Hi.
Ah, hello.
Is the big man in?
Ah, yeah, he's in the back. Do you want him?
Yeah, please.
Alf.
Hello.
Sorry, love.
A tin of beans.
What, love?
Might want you.
Oh.
Beans.
What can I do for you?
Well, it's more a question of what I can do for you.
Hey?
Are you doing anything tonight?
Tonight?
Yeah, you haven't got a council meeting or anything, have you?
No, not tonight, then. Why?
Good. Fancy coming out for a meal?
What were you?
Well, me and a couple of mates, yeah.
What's brought this on?
I'll tell you when I see you tonight, if you're coming.
Well, after now, won't I, to find out what's going on?
All right, now. Pick up about 7:30, all right?
Yeah, all right, ta. Hello, Ken.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. I just popped in to let you know I won't be in for dinner after all. Got to nip out later this morning and there's no way I'm going to be back.
Oh, well, it's just as well. I've got Nancy in any road.
Oh, another bumped into you.
I don't think I like the sound of that much.
Look, I had to ditch my car last night, didn't I? I ran out of juice. I wondered if you, could give me a lift back.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't. I've got a wholesaler coming any time now. If you can leave it till this afternoon.
This afternoon?
Well, if it's that urgent, why don't you ask Glenn?
Oh, I have no chance.
Hang on a sec. Where exactly is your car?
Oh, it's right up the top of Warrington New Road, Ken.
Oh, no problem then. I'm going that way.
Ken, you're the saints.
You'll have to give me about an hour.
An hour?
That's my best offer, I'm afraid.
Forget it, pal.
Well, you might have set the table.
I've been washing my hair.
Oh, yeah, I was forgetting. You have to do it now, don't you? I mean, you're rushed off your feet for the rest of the day, aren't you?
Oh, what's the panic? Elsie's not back from the chippy yet, is she?
She'll be back in a minute, though, won't she?
Then I'll set it in a minute, won't I?
Forget it, Susie.
Oh, suit yourself.
Hey, now, are you sure it's no bother, kid?
Oh, don't be so daft. I wouldn't ask you if it was.
Oh, Bayek. I'd have got best china if you said you're bringing royalty back.
Hey, listen, you don't you be so tricky.
Well, it seems daft her going on to brew up for one when we've got the kettle on here, haven't we?
Have we?
Oh, flaming heck. You want out doing Elsie, do it for yourself.
Well, I hope you're not looking at me.
She knows who I'm looking at.
Oh, all right. It's all big bad Susie's fault. You happy now?
Oh, listen, Elsie, leave kid alone.
Oh, leave them. I'm used to it. It's Birchall bashing week, hadn't you heard?
Well, what do you expect? Look at this place. Look at it. Look at the state of it. It's all your gear and all.
Oh, she's all right, kid. Scatter's about, but lovely with it. So you can't have everything, can you?
I wish you'd tell them that.
Do you know it's ages since I played this game?
What game?
Happy Families.
Oh.
Hey, you timed that well. What are you going to have, love?
Vodka and tonic, a large one. I've earned that this morning.
If ever I can get a look in here.
Shot her own?
Looks like it, yeah. Hey, Bet, come on. A fella could die of thirst down here.
I can guarantee it if you don't keep his gob shut, Leonard. Right, Mighty Mouth, what can I do for you?
You wouldn't think we went to the same charm school, would you? Give us a pint in there and a large vodka and tonic. Where's the tame gorilla, then?
I take it you mean Fred, Face?
How many have you got?
Well, he skived off about 20 minutes since. Said he'd only be about quarter of an hour, and like a fool, I believe him.
You've only got yourself to blame, then, haven't you?
Do you want the tip potter over your head?
Well, I'd have thought you'd have known where you stood with Fred by now.
I know where I will stand with him. If he's not through that door sharpish, I'll have him for a flipping doormat.
I do.
Hey, you better stake your poison, mate, while I'm still in the driving seat.
Cheers. Pint of bitter, please, Bet.
It's all right for some, isn't it?
Hey.
Well, I take it you've left your staff chained to the freezer while you come gallivanting out?
Listen, I've earned this.
Where have I heard that before?
Well, I have. Not that you'd notice, so long as your tea's on table when you walk in.
Oh, why, I knew there was something. I'll be out tonight.
Not be wanting any tea?
No, I've been invited out to dinner, haven't I?
Oh, who with?
Mike Baldwin, would you believe?
Mike Baldwin.
That's what I thought, yeah. He rang me at the yard this morning. He said he wanted a bit of a chat. And would I like to have dinner with him? Him and a couple of mates.
Well, I can imagine what Mike Baldwin makes her like an home.
You'd be wrong, wouldn't you? Because I'm one of them.
You are?
That's me and all. I don't know. Did he say out to you?
No, not a word.
No sign of Fred yet.
No, Mrs. Walker.
What on earth does he think he's playing at?
Flaming heck. It's been nicked.
Right, I'm off.
Already?
I promised Deirdre I'd get back.
That's what I like to hear. Somebody thinking about this stuff.
We all think about our stuff. I won't tell you what I think of them, though.
Talk to you in a minute.
We can't twist your arm.
No, I better go. I'll see you later anyway.
Trial.
Yeah, well, all right. Watch this.
Mrs. Walker.
Oh, don't say something's happened to him.
Well, I don't know, do I?
Mrs.
Good
Walker.
morning, Constable. What can we do for
Well,
you?
it's about your car, Mrs. Walker.
My car?
Your Rover, VNE 592K. That's your car, isn't it?
Not anymore, it isn't, no. It belongs to Fred G., my cellar man.
Oh, I see.
The authorities have been informed.
Yes, well, it can sometimes take a while for it to filter through.
What about car, then?
I just called in to tell you. It's in the pound. Causing an obstruction, I'm afraid. We were asked to move it.
An obstruction? Where?
It was left in a bus lay-by just off Warrington New Road. Must have been on his way home when he ran out of petrol. There was no problem during the night, but when the buses started to run this morning, we had no choice.
Had he been there all night?
Well, certainly from 12:30 this morning, that's when it was first spotted.
Was it now?
What's the matter, Bet?
Well, if he was nearly home by 12:30, he could hardly have been with the magnificent Maureen till turn 3 now, could he?
Pardon?
Oh, now, Chuck, now's it all.
Well, no doubt we'll be hearing from him in due course anyway, but if you do see him first, perhaps you'll give him the message.
Oh, we'll give him the message, all right. You just leave it with us, love.
You're in trouble.
Hey, oh, if it isn't Super Stud himself.
Shut it, Lynch.
Mrs. Walker.
Has she set out?
Of course she's not set out. Half her staff disappear at the busiest time of the day. She's never even noticed.
I thought you were covering for me.
What am I supposed to do? Crack on you turn into the invisible man?
Oh, as if I'm not in enough flipping trouble.
Trouble, Fred. You don't know the meaning of the word.
Get your carcass out of the way while I go on that phone.
Oh, so you have come back.
Yes, sorry, Mrs. Walker, I really am. I had a bit of personal business on, you know.
It wouldn't have out to do with a car, would it?
Car?
Yeah, you know, a lump of metal with a wheel at each corner.
Well, if you must know, yeah, it's been nicked, hasn't it?
Nicked? Oh, no, not the Rover.
I left it up the road. I ran out of petrol.
Ran out of petrol? I would have thought you could have come up with something more original than that.
I was on my way back, weren't I? I've just been to pick it up.
And there it was, gone.
Could be anywhere now. London, Edinburgh.
Wrapped round a tree on Peace Lanks Road.
Oh, you're a big help, you are. I'll be back in a minute, Mr. Walker.
There'll be no necessity for that, Fred.
Why's that, Mrs.
actually.
Walker?
Your car is quite safe. We had a visitor while you were out.
One of the boys in blue.
Coppers?
Apparently your car was causing an obstruction and they removed it.
Removed it?
To the police.
Oh, that's awful.
Still, Wonder Woman was worth it. What time did you get in?
3:30.
What's to do with you anyway, Lynch?
Oh, not really. Except that the police reckon they spotted your car in a lay-by about 12:30, not a cockstride from here, which by my reckoning gives you just about time to drop her off at home, ask if there's any chance of a cup of cocoa, and get the door slammed in your face.
What's it got to do with you anyway?
Fred?
Yes, Mrs. Walker.
What's that?
Oh, it's petrol, Mrs. Walker.
Petrol?
Yes, Mrs. Walker.
Well, don't just stand there. Get it outside. This place could go up in flames at any moment.
Yes, Mrs. Walker.
She's right, you know, Fred. You could get your fingers very badly burned if you're not careful.
Do you know something, Lynch? I'll swing for you one of these days. I really will.
You know, Bert, there are times when you are more than a little cruel.
Me, Mrs. Walker? I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, love?
Are you decent?
Of course I am.
Oh, well, I'll come back when you're not then.
Come back now. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Anything you fancy?
Well, nothing you can do in the pictures, not without getting arrested.
I mean, anywhere you fancy going.
Well, I thought we'd stop in. I mean, it's ages since we had a cosy night in together, just the two of us.
Yeah.
Well, then.
Well, how can we? It's like Piccadilly Circus in here.
See what you mean.
How about your place?
Oh, yeah, great, if you fancy go up and at Hilda ironing the holes in Stan's long johns.
It doesn't look like we've got much choice, does it?
No.
Oh, hello, you here again? I don't know why you don't just move in.
I keep telling her that, but it doesn't seem to be getting me anywhere.
Perhaps you're asking the wrong one.
Hey, Suze, I don't suppose you might be going out tonight?
I might be, yeah.
Well, yeah, we don't need that.
Then again, I might not.
Little charmer, isn't she?
Do you know, Ray, we go through vinegar? I think he must have a bath in it, you know. Perhaps that's why he's always half pickles.
How are you fixed then?
I'm ready.
Oh, you can take him anywhere. They're two gorgeous blokes are on Razzle, and I'm stuck with our Jack.
We're not going on Razzle.
Well, you got no whitewashed coal house, are you? That's a fact. True. Yeah, but you can put my name down any day of the week.
I don't think it's quite your scene, Vera.
Oh, try me.
They're going out with your boss.
Oh, Baldwin.
That's right. See you fit then. I am, yeah. I'll see you tomorrow, love.
That's if you're back in time. What happened to up 20 Road?
Don't ask me.
Oh, well, I thought you all knew everything working in a shop.
Oh, you thought wrong, didn't you? I'll tell you something, though.
What?
You still owe us for that vinegar.
You on your own, Hilda?
Yeah, Stan's gone to the Legion Domino's final tonight.
Oh, I didn't know he was that keen on dominoes.
He's keen on out where the ale's cheap.
Half a bitter, please, Bet.
Hey, you on your own and all?
Afraid so.
Oh, there must be something catching. Do you suppose it's something our best friends won't tell us?
Yeah, Deirdre's working, so I thought I'd pop out for a quiet drink on my own.
You come to the right place then, love. It's like talent night at cemetery in here.
Oh, Fred, how did it go at dinner time? Did you get your car back all right?
Don't mention cars to me.
Oh, no, don't say the kids have been at it.
Worse. Cops.
The police?
Yeah. Only carted it off, haven't they?
Oh, what for?
Well, I reckon it was causing some sort of obstruction.
Oh, I thought you left it in a lay-by.
Yeah. Bus lay-by.
Oh, God. Well, they did have a point, I suppose.
Oh, he gave us a right turn, you know.
Who did?
Well, that copper what come in at dinner time to tell Mrs. Walker about Fred's car.
Nothing like the turn I got, Hilda, when I went to get it back. 43 flipping quid.
It'll be cheaper to take your lady friend home in a taxi, Fred.
If he goes on like this, it'd be cheaper to buy one.
I still don't understand what he was doing between 12:30 and 3:30 in the morning.
Well, he reckons he tried to kip in the car. Then when he found out he couldn't, he decided to hitch it home. Only he ended up on Shanks's pony.
You mean he walked it?
Well, would you give Fred G a lift in the middle of the night?
I wouldn't trust Fred G in broad daylight.
Something amusing you, Lynch?
Now you'd find funny, Fred face.
By heck, Fred, you don't half know how to pick 'em.
What's that?
Your lady friends. You could have had a weekend in Paris for the money that you spent on her.
Now, Elsie, that is not fair. A weekend in Paris would have been cheaper.
Do you know, Lynch, one of these days you're going to get your tongue wrapped round your windpipe, aren't you? And throttle yourself. Unless I do it first.
Sounds like you can't.
Right, come on in, fellas, come in. So, make yourselves at home. Take the weight off your feet. What you gonna have to drink?
You wouldn't have a beer, would you?
Yeah.
Beer? In a place like this?
Oh, can't be bad, can it? Voted to it.
There you go. Help yourself.
Ah, thanks very
Half gin.
Oh, I'll stick to brandy,
whiskey,
please.
Brandy. Right. A man of taste. Right then, here we go. Say when.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's sacrilege, you know, to sup anything else after a blowout like that.
I always was a peasant.
That's true. Anyway, thank you very much, Michael.
My pleasure. Here's to us. Right, now you know what the mystery was. What do you reckon?
Well, I reckon it's going to cost a fortune to do what you want to do.
Not your problem, is it? It's mine. Mine and Yardley's.
Who is this Yardley, anyway?
Oh, he's a business acquaintance of mine. He's had a lot of success in this game, believe you me.
And he honestly reckons he can turn that warehouse in Rosamond Street into a wine and disco bar.
He does?
I can't imagine that place is the Las Vegas of the North.
Look, if Yardley says it's a goer, it's a goer. Believe you me, his track record proves it. Why else would I want to go in with him?
Yeah, well, if you've made your mind up, I mean, where do we fit into it?
Well, I respect your opinion, that's why.
Yeah, we certainly need something round here to liven things up a bit. Yeah. Yeah, you could be on a winner.
Well, you certainly could if you got a plumbing contract.
Yeah, I know, but
yeah,
I
but
mean,
it's
apart
not
from
everybody's cup of tea, though,
Now,
is it?
just a minute, fella. What is these days?
Well, just tell me one thing.
What's that?
Why us?
Hey, now, come on, Alf.
No, just a minute. No, let him say what he has to. Go on.
Yeah, well, let's be honest. I mean, you could get any plumber to do that job. And as far as I can see, you're not going to be buying in from my shop. So why are we suddenly so important to all this?
Well, you're right, and I tell you. This isn't everyone's cup of tea. There's going to be a lot of opposition. But people around here, well, they respect you. Both of you. They trust what you say. So I'll tell you one thing. I'll put my cards on the table. I reckon, with your support, we're onto a flyer.
If she said she was going out, we needn't have sat through that flaming picture.
Well, you know Susie. Why be helpful when you can do the other? Want another drink?
No, sir. How long have we got, you reckon?
Well, she'll not be back till chucking out time. Other one's alone to herself.
Better make the most of it then, haven't we?
What was I saying?
Oh, sorry. I ain't busting at the up, am I? Well, how was I to know you were here with Loverboy?
Would it have made any difference if you had?
What's that mean?
Hey, knock it off, knock it off. Look, I better be going anyway.
You don't have to dash off on her account, you know.
Well, I have got to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning, remember?
Do you fancy a cup of that before you go?
No, I'm all right. Tar any road.
See you tomorrow, then.
Yeah, see ya.
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra. Well, tar very much.
What for?
Barging in like that.
Oh, sorry. Next time I sit on the doorstep till he's gone, shall I?
What are you doing with them?
What's he look like?
They're mine.
Yes, I know. I borrowed them. Didn't think you'd mind.
Well, that's just where you're wrong, isn't it?
Oh, come on. It's only a pair of rotten earrings.
And last week it was my necklace. And me tights seem to have got a life of their own since you moved in.
Hey, now, just you hang on a minute. No, I won't hang on a minute. When I said I'd share with you, it was the room I was talking about, not everything I've got to my flipping name. And while we're on the subject, you might be used to living in a pigsty, but I'm not. I'm sick and tired of living in a room that looks like a bomb's hit it.
Oh, are you now? Well, I'm very sorry I don't meet with your approval, but it just so happens that is the way I am. And the sooner you get used to it, love, the better.
Shall I top you up, Alf?
Oh, no, I'm all right. I've still got some here.
What about you, Len?
No, thanks. It'll be coming out my ears if I have any more.
Well, then. Now you've heard. Are you with me?
You can count me in.
Alf?
Go on. But don't expect me to pull those strings with the council.
Now, have I asked you to?
No, you haven't.
Well, then. Here's to it.
I don't know, you're like a dog with a bone when you get your teeth into something, you aren't you?
Well, you gotta be. If you want anything out of this world, haven't you, hey?
I still think you got a bit of a fight on your hands, though. You know, it's like Alf says, it's not everybody's cup of tea.
I believe if anything's worth doing, it's worth fighting for. And so do you two, don't you? Why else do you think I wanted you on my side?
On your own? Yeah. Eddie's gone home. Had a good night.
Well, not exactly a blockbuster by my standards, but could have been worse. Where's Madam?
She's gone up. And she can rot up there for all I care.
Hey, what's going on here?
I'm sick to death of her, Elsie. I'm sick of her borrowing anything out to leave around without so much as a word. I'm sick of her turning the room into a tip. I'm sick of her using us like rotten skivvies. I've had enough.
Hey, calm down. Now, let me deal with this. I'll deal with her. I'll mark a card first thing in the morning.
Oh, what's the point? She's got skin like flipping tarmac.
Well, you can't go on like this, the pair of you, can you?
Well, whose fault's that? Look, Elsie, I said I'd give it a try, and I have. I'm sorry.
Oh, now, look.
It's not working, is it?
Well, I can't just chuck her out in the street, can I?
Well, one of us has got to go, that's for sure. Because if she doesn't, I will.
And Coronation Street returns tomorrow at the same time here on Plus. After the break, we continue with soaps. Emmerdale's next.